I'm never prepared because I don't clean the... Let me clean this so it's not so blurry looking. It's still a little blurry looking, but I think that might be just natural because of the backlight. Anyway, I don't know if I should hold off. Most people are like, hold up, let's see if anybody shows up. For me, it's like, let's see if anybody shows up. But I'm going to just go ahead and start. Gene Hackman's death and his autopsy is wild. It's freaking wild. This is like just wild. I don't know. I don't know how else to put this. So let's get into it. All right. So Gene Hackman's wife, I believe her name is Betsy. She's a good 10 years younger than Gene Hackman. Hello, everyone. Hey, what's going on, Kevin? What's going on? I'm sure you. I'm pretty sure you've been following along with this, Kevin. It's wild. Gene Hackman's autopsy is crazy. So his wife, Betsy, she's younger than Gene Hackman. Just in case anybody's showing up and doesn't know, Gene Hackman and his wife and his dog were found dead in his house, in their house in New Mexico. And this happened, what was it? Not even a week ago, right? Getting close to about a week ago. 30 years younger. Okay, I knew she was younger. Thank you so much. So this is what's going on. All right. This is what the autopsy has come back with. Okay. Gene Hackman's wife, Betsy, passed away a week before Gene Hackman, okay? And she passed away with, I forget the name of it, hantavirus? Is that what it's called? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably saying it wrong, but essentially what it is it's a disease that you catch from rodents, and you can get it from the rodent itself, or you could get it from the waste of a rodent. Like, say maybe you ate something that maybe a rodent has done its business on. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, man. So that's how you can get it, and it works quick. Like, you get a fever, and you die quickly. Okay, and so the weird thing is they're now saying that Gene Hackman died a week after her, and Gene Hackman died of heart disease. But get this, because in the autopsy that they came back with, Gene Hackman also was suffering with dementia or Alzheimer's. It was either dementia or Alzheimer's. One of the two. I can't remember which one it is, but basically he was suffering with this and didn't even know that his wife passed away. Okay? Which is the weirdest freaking thing. It's wild. So the person that was taking care of him, and the only person apparently that knew he had dementia, died. This is what I don't get, because I would assume that if he had dementia that badly, I would assume that other people would know this and would check in on him. But anyway, it was just this crazy, wild thing that just happened, where she just so happens to get this virus from a rodent and passes away. And Gene Hackman, apparently, according to them, according to the people that did the autopsy, said that Gene Hackman didn't even know. He was so far gone, he didn't even know his wife passed away. So when he passed away, his wife was dead a week before him, and when they found Gene Hackman, apparently that was several days after he died. So his wife was dead for a while. And when they were discovered, and his dog died too. They didn't say anything about his dog, or at least I didn't see anything about it. I'm assuming his dog either died of starvation or possibly ate some pills, because apparently Betsy was found dead in the bathroom, and there were pills on the floor around her. And it could be possible, please hit that like button. It could be possible that the dog just ate the pills and died that way. It's an unbelievable story. I mean, this is some crazy stuff, man. This is like what movies are like. This is a movie. This is this would be a drama. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, this sounds like almost like a Quentin Tarantino movie, if you ask me. But it's unbelievable. Okay. I couldn't, I am not, yeah, I don't know the first thing to tell anybody about their kid coming out as trans. I don't even know why you would ask me that. We're not even talking about that. But good for your kid. Just be there for him. I'll give you advice. Just be there for him and support him. Support her or him, whoever it is. I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Yeah. So I just it's just nuts, guys. I was like, when I was reading that, I was like, you got to be kidding me. So when they first passed away, I was like, you're just gonna say it's not, there was no foul play? 3 people found dead, and they were there for like over a week, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, no foul play, don't worry about it, guys. But yeah, I find that absolutely just crazy, just absolutely nuts. I had to come out. I had to do a live, and I don't like to do it in my apartment because I have roommates and I get loud sometimes, and they're enjoying their quiet Friday night, so I don't want to interrupt. But I am just like shocked. I cannot believe the turn of events. Like, that happens like what, once, I don't know, maybe it happens more often than not. But my thing is Gene Hackman is not like just some regular dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a shocker that if he was actually suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's, that why didn't they have a nurse? And maybe they felt like, well, they can do without a nurse. And I don't know. It's just all these other questions that came up, man. And I'm flipping out over this because it just still seems unreal to me. Like, the whole kind of unfolding of it. And the more they unfold of it, the more I'm just like, what? I don't know. I'm tripping out on it myself. I don't know if anybody else has been following it or not, but okay, they said his heart attack. Wait. His heart monitor, yeah, it stopped working. Yeah. Right. It stopped working on February 17th. Right. And so ultimately that's what did him in, was heart disease. I don't know anything about his wife. I don't know Betsy. I don't know what kind of person she was, to be honest. I have no idea. I'm not casting anything on her in any way. Maybe she was suffering with the hantavirus, or whatever it's called, however you pronounce it. Maybe she was suffering with that for a long time. And maybe his heart monitor stopped working and she was so ill that she didn't say anything or do anything about it. And maybe just the unfolding of all that just kind of led to all of their demise, which is crazy to think about. But I mean, I don't know Gene Hackman's family life. I don't know what he's like. I don't know what what his relationship is with his kids. Apparently they weren't like talking on daily terms or weekly terms or whatever. I'm not saying they weren't talking. I'm just saying they weren't communicating with each other. Apparently, I don't know anything about it. I mean, my dad, not as old as Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman was 95, but you know, he is getting up there, and I talk to him at least 2 or 3 times a month, you know, and I know I have other family members that are around him and stuff like that too. So it's not like, you know, he's completely not being looked after. We're not looking after him. He's not in that kind of condition, but it's not like we're not communicating with him, if that makes any sense. But yeah, anyway, I think I don't know. I'm just shocked. And I know a lot of people are coming on here. They just kind of want to troll me or whatever it is. I don't know if that person asking me for advice about your kid, that is not my area. I don't know. I couldn't tell a person what to do in that situation. I just find it weird that you would come onto a random video and ask somebody that. Be there for them. Be there for them. I mean, Jesus, it's your kid. You should love them no matter what. Anyway, yeah, man, I think it's crazy though. I'm still just. I don't have any like friends that I can just like call up and talk about this. I don't really know that many people around here. So like YouTube is like my go-to when I'm like something happens where I'm like, dude, what? You know? But it's just to me it's just freaking bizarre. It sounds like a freaking movie, and it's kind of ironic since you know, Gene Hackman was in movies. And it's wild. It's wild. The unfolding is wild, right? Kevin, if you're still there, is that not crazy? Like, just the unfolding just like did everybody in like that. I'm like, I think the last time I feel like a lot of stars have been passing away weird with like just strange, like in strange ways. I don't know. But oh man, I don't know. Guys, I have nothing else really to say about the matter. I think you guys all got the story. This doesn't need to be a really long video, but I was hoping there would be more people on here talking about Gene Hackman and not about telling me that there's somebody behind me or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you got it, Kevin. Every update is just weirder and weirder. I'm like, okay, first of all, you tell me that they all pass away, and then you're thinking, okay, there's something mysterious there, right? Because 3 living beings are dead. How the heck did that happen? At first, they're like, oh, carbon monoxide. That's probably what it was. They found no carbon monoxide in any of them. There was no gas. They said no foul play, and I guess in a sense, yeah, there was no foul play. I mean, it wasn't like someone went in there and murdered them. But you would think when you hear about it, you're like, no way. I mean, someone had to murder them, right? But no, it's not what happened. And yeah, I mean, I guess so. What would you call that? Natural causes? Like, natural causes is if you die from a heart attack, right? or if you die from even a disease, right? That's natural causes because it's within your body, right? And then I don't know. Anyway, I find it so strange. I find it so bizarre that another actor dies in just such a peculiar way, you know? It's like I don't know. Seems to be very very strange. Um but let's see. That's what I'm saying. How does he not have a visiting nurse? The dude has got money. I mean, I don't know how much money he had, but like, I mean, he certainly has more than the average person. And unless I don't know, and maybe I don't know something. Maybe he went bankrupt. I don't know, but I just don't see why they wouldn't have a nurse. You know, I don't know all the smaller details like that. I don't know if, you know, maybe he didn't have money. Maybe he was struggling. I don't know. He pretty much lived a private life. I mean, he retired and kind of moved on. Hello. Hello, Liam. Yeah, anyway, unbelievable though, you know. I just like when Bob Saget passed away. That was very odd, right? I mean, he passed away from a blow to the head. But he was in his hotel by himself. And my guess was I didn't think he was murdered. I mean, who would want to murder Bob Saget? Unless, like, I don't know. Maybe, you know, hey, you know what? Everybody's got their own little, like, secrets and skeletons in their closet. But I just, like, I don't know. I thought, like, when they said that he was in his hotel by himself. I'm talking about Bob Saget now. I thought like maybe he did one of those things where you leave a drawer, like, you know, like a cat door open. You come up and you go, ah! Maybe he came up like too hard, like, because as I guess was as bad as if someone took a bat and hit him. But I think he slipped in the bathtub. I think that's what it was. But hello, how's it going? Doing all right. We're just talking about Gene Hackman. If I could talk, if I could speak here, words are tough. But yeah, we're just talking about Gene Hackman here, and the mysterious, weird unfolding of like how he died, and how his wife passed away, and how his dog passed away, and they were all found dead. So it was kind of interesting, and that's what we're talking about. That's what we're doing. Um, and I don't know if there's going to be any more updates. But anyway, Gene Hackman, they finally said that he passed away from heart disease. And I mean, yeah, after finding out that his little heart thing, what was that called again? This is his heart meter, right? Stopped working or something. Anyway, after his heart monitor stopped working, um, apparently, yeah, he caught up to him. Caught up to him. Anyway, guys, if you're still on here, hit that like button. Kind of helps me out, of course. I hate asking that, but people oftentimes will tell me, "Hey, man, real cool that you didn't say please hit that like button in your video." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, it's real cool," but at the same time, I think it does help to say it sometimes. People don't want to hear it all the time because every YouTuber out there is like, hey guys, hey, hit that like button and subscribe. And people are happy that I don't say that a lot in my videos. But sometimes I feel like I probably should, though, because be surprised how many people forget to hit that subscribe button or hit that like button. Even if they like your video, they'll just be like, "Oh, cool video, man," and they'll leave it, and they just don't. I do that sometimes, and I'm a freaking. I guess I consider myself a YouTuber, so it happens. Anyway, guys, I now see I'm veering off of the topic. I think because there's not too many people talking about it again, and if no one else has anything to say about this matter, I don't have much more to say about it. I was just shocked by the findings of the autopsy, and I think that's probably all they're going to come out with. I think that's probably. I don't think we're going to hear any more about it. But the news broke, I think, sometime today. Anyway, I can't believe it though, man. Like that's so crazy. Like he had heart disease and dementia, or Alzheimer's. One of those two, and he just did not realize that his wife passed away. I can't. That's so weird. Like you said, Kevin, where was the nurse? I mean, even if someone was broke, I think there is a way for elderly people to get a nurse. That they at least to check up on them every once in a while. I don't even know who found them, to be honest. I don't know who found the bodies, who originally found them. But I don't know if maybe the police were sent up there or something. Maybe because there was nothing, no people just haven't heard anything from him in a long time. I'll have to look into that because I'm honestly I don't know who found them. So, anyway, guys, I think that is it. Gene Hackman, the autopsy has been released. And it's pretty it's pretty sad, that's for sure. Hello, how's it going? Where am I from? California. Born and raised. I'm just dealing with a troll right now. It's cool though. It kind of gives me practice on how to get rid of people. That's the first time I've ever actually had to do that. Anyway, guys, if nobody else has anything to say about Gene Hackman, I'm going to call it a night. Have a good night, guys. Have a good weekend. It is Friday. I do plan on getting another video out soon, but I will be honest, I am being very lazy about YouTube lately. Just not the happiest with YouTube. Not the happiest with how they kind of, I don't know. I don't like YouTube algorithm, to be honest. I really don't. They're just kind of wishy-washy. You can't take time off, and if you take time off, the algorithm will just instantly forget about you and I had to take time off. I had a lot of emergencies that happened, and I just couldn't get videos out. I'm trying to pop out like shorts right now, putting out shorts of videos that I already have, and so I guess expect more shorts before I put out any. I'm trying to stay on the good side of the algorithm. So these lives are probably a good idea for me to do once in a while if I'm not going to be doing my main videos. I have videos that I want to do, just my style and my time frame and the amount of time it takes for me to do those. There's a lot of guys out there that do my type of stuff, and they don't really edit that much. They just edit just enough to kind of take out all the uhs and ums and whatever, and then they just plop it out. I'm just kind of tired of that style myself, so I just try to do my own style, but it takes a while. It takes a while. So anyway, expect some shorts shortly, and expect I don't know, maybe a full length video soon, as soon as I can get to one. I got a really big one in the works, but it's one of those videos that's actually it's it's one of those videos that I want to get it so correctly and so perfectly that it's actually ruining my momentum a little bit. Yeah, and there's just so many spots that I got to go to and film. Just in case anybody's on here listening, I am a pop culture channel, but I go to the actual spots. I'm on the spot kind of pop culture channel. So I show you actual spots of real spots of where musicians live, where they've played and had concerts, maybe where they band members had met, schools that they went to. These are the kind of things that I do. It's kind of like a tour. It's kind of like it's an on the spot tour of a star. So if that sounds, you know, like something you would be interested in, please hit that subscribe button. But anyway, rest in peace, Gene Hackman, and Gene Hackman's wife, Betsy, and his dog. Rest in peace, man. It's a sad but strange story. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and hope to see you guys soon. All right, bye.